All right, well, we might finally have some clarification from the man himself as to what is going on with him and the Detroit Lions. We're going to take a listen to an interview with Isaiah Buggs, and he was asked by reporters today what's going on, the cryptic tweets, all that stuff, what's happening. Let's get right to it. Here's what he had to say.
Like I say, things change, relationship change. There's nothing to address, honestly. So,
relationship change with the Lions? I guess that's
I'm not going to technically say that. I'm just saying in life, period. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing dealing with football. There's nothing dealing with here. I'm just saying, so I don't want anybody to take that context and run with it. But at the same time, relationships do change. That's all I'm going to say. There's nothing else to say about it.
How happy are you with your role right now, currently, how they're planning?
I've always been a team player, and whatever, they got for me, that's what they got for me, and I'm going to work at it, whatever they have planned for me, and that's what it's going to be.
Do you expect to play and have a role against Kansas City this week?
As of right now, they told me that I was not going to play, so that's what we got, and I'm going to be straightforward with it, because they were straightforward with me with that, and as of right now, I would not be playing.
What kind of motivating factors for you, Isaiah? You seem like a guy that gets fueled by things like that. So how are you going to
I'm always determined to go harder every time things go against me and not my way. That's just something I've been dealing with all my life. You know what I'm saying? Even from junior college to Bama, from the Steelers to here, I'm always keep going, and that's what it's going to be.
Did you know that before they told you? Could you see it coming, or was that a surprise?
I didn't know that. It was a surprise to me, actually. And that's why I said everything. You don't always know everything.
Gotcha.
You did have a pretty good year last year, I think. By our account, by your account, you came away feeling pretty good about it. I don't know. How did training camp go in that regard? Do you feel like you built off it? Do you feel like there's something that held you back? How do you?
I actually think I had a pretty good training camp. Like I said, I don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a player. They the coaches, and whatever they have for me, that's what it's going to be.
Can't sit well, though, having played such a big important role last year. Can't sit well.
Playing an important role last year, leading this year, you know what I'm saying? You think you're going to be that guy. You thinking they all in with you, and then, boom, and the snap of a finger is like that. So, like I said, I always been a team player. I always been a role player. Whatever they have for me, that's what I'm going to do.
Natural thing for this specific game, or
I'm not sure. I haven't been in detail. I was out sick on Saturday, so I don't really know. So I don't really know. I haven't really talked to anybody about it.
Came out of the preseason healthy. I know you left for that game. Just got shaken up. What happened there?
Most definitely just got shook up, but I definitely came out healthy. Yeah.
What do you do now? Like, what's your plan of action? What's your response?
Oh, head down, go to work mentality. That's what it is with me. That's always what it's been about me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really gets me down, just make me work harder.
Have you been to Arrowhead before? Can you speak to what that environment is like there?
It's a hostile environment. It's gonna be loud. Fans show up, and it's gonna be a great environment. It's gonna be loud.
Great test. I know you've never played at Arrowhead. What is just your first level of excitement?
All right, and there you have it. There you have it, Isaiah. The man speaks himself. Now, he said all the right things about us not reading into things, and don't take it the wrong way. It has nothing to do with football. And according to the article I read from the Detroit Free Press, he went on to say, I guess they cut that part out, that he just had a child, and he was ill on Saturday, so he wasn't at practice Saturday. But for them to tell him he was going to sit, and it is kind of weird. Like, I have no idea. Again, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what's going on with that as far as, but it is official. They told him that he will not play on Thursday, and it could be because he missed voluntary camp. I have no idea. I don't know, but at least we got to hear from Isaiah Buggs himself that he doesn't exactly know what's going on, why he got benched. So, but they told him that he would be, and he's just going to take it and work harder and try to be better at his craft and push harder. My kind of guy, I guess, right? So I just kind of a unique situation, but it's good to hear him say what he had to say. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, listen, we cannot help but to read into things. We can't. We can't help but to read into things because, unfortunately, I thought about it after I made today's video, the earlier one today, that we're partially to blame for how things go. But at the same time, Twitter, the age of the internet, has kind of conditioned everybody to be like that, where of course we're going to read into things. Of course we're going to look into things because we only get so much of the information. It's kind of like using your imagination for the rest of it. Why could these things be happening? Why is Isaiah Buggs, who was solid for us last year, as you heard in the press conference, why is he not mentioned? Why or why is he being said? Why is he doing? And it's very. I will say this, and this is no speculation. This whole thing is odd. It's very odd. If you look at Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes' track record leading up, I can't recall that many times that a person was set because of they missed practice or things like that. It does seem odd. I will, to the very least, it seems odd that he would be set because of something. They were voluntary camps. He is a veteran. You don't have to come, right? So, and that could be the reason why. So it is odd to say the least, right? So what's going on? We don't know, but what we do know is, according to Isaiah Buggs, he will not play in Thursday's home opener or season opener. And that kind of sucks, man. Like, it really gets you thinking, what could you have done that was that bad or you had a decent camp. You feel like you had a good camp. Dan Campbell has spoken highly of you, and you don't get to play in Arrowhead. Like, that sucks. I'm going because I want to be there. I don't want to miss this. The Lions play the Chiefs every 8 years in Arrowhead. I gotta go. I have to go. Might possibly be a once in a lifetime experience, especially if they win this game. If they win this game, then of course it was a once in a lifetime experience, because the last time they won, I was 9 years old, right? So very odd, but at least Buggs came out and said some things. But I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below on what you think is really going on. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. We got about 72 hours to kick off.